reinforce before the Master arrives. We'll post snipers on the roofs. The instructions are all here. Get to it.
Think we should go with them?
The Master's elite bodyguards? I think they can handle it.
Suppose you're right.
I'd better find myself a place to wait before the rest of them arrive. I love it when the target comes to me.
Gone, is he? Right, me too. I'll get you! Aha, bastard!
Et pour quelques pièces, vous pourriez même satisfaire votre curiosité.
Boarded up for the last time. As you say, Master.
Gentlemen, we have for you here the finest of Austrian engineering. The Model 1791 musket. It is more powerful than the old Model 1777s, with longer range and better accuracy. Your master has spared no expense to ensure that his finest troops are equipped with nothing but the best.
The rest of us get rocks and kitchen knives, I expect.
Can't believe they expect us to storm that place after they destroyed the storehouse.
Quiet, you two.
I trust the payment was received.
Of course, my brother.
You have done a great service to both France and the Order. We will not forget.
The Austrian Rite is always loyal to the true Templar Order.
Then rise, my brother, and be welcome.
You don't trust the man, do you?
Mirabeau is a good man, an honest man.
Mirabeau is a self-aggrandizing drunk.
Do not forget who is Grand Master here, Lafreniere.
Take this to Grand Master de la Serre immediately. Deliver it to him in person.
Yes, Master. Master, we have a problem. Christoph has been feeding information to our enemies. We must assume this location is compromised.
We'll have to move up our timetable. Gather the men. We strike L'Hotel de Beauvais tonight.
Believe it or not, we're actually up to the Grand Master assassination already in this early part of the game. I think this is like chapter 4 or 5. The target this time is Lafreniere, another step found on Arno's ridiculous revenge quest, where he is tracking down everyone who is even vaguely connected to his adopted dad's murder. To the point that I actually have no recollection of Lafreniere's involvement in the murder. Severit might have been his employee, he might have provided the knife, he might have commissioned the knife that killed Arno's adopted father. He could have been doing anything, but I think the bigger question is that he is a Grand Master Templar who seems to be in France for some sort of speaking tour on behalf of the French Grand Master. This guy is actually the leader of the Austrian order, and he just happens to be here on happenstance, so Arno is going to take the opportunity and stick a bunch of metal in his face. And from what I said about yesterday's video with Roy de Toon, Lafreniere is going to pick up that mantle and not be exactly worse than Roy de Toon, but being a different flavor of terribleness. Instead of being underground this time, Lafreniere's assassination arena is very open. Well, it's at least above ground. It's not super open, there are tons of guards everywhere, it's very close quarters, and the ultimate thing is that the stealth elements of this assassination arena are very ill-defined, which is the ultimate killer of stealth, because if your parts are ill-defined, people cannot understand your stealth system in order to sneak around it. This is what, for instance, the newest Hitman game understood very well, because it showed you most of the elements on your minimap, on the enemies themselves. You could see what everyone was supposedly looking at, and what you were allowed to do. You know, vision cones and things like that. They gave you a margin for error in that game that Unity does not give. If you get caught and get seen by a guard in 5 seconds, they will be suspicious, and they will most likely catch you because the stealth hiding places in this arena are few and far between, and with so many guards everywhere, when you get caught and you start panicking, you'll almost guarantee yourself being caught by different guards, accelerating your getting caughtness, and then you're gonna have to deal with the horrible combat, which ultimately means you'll probably die if you get caught, which is what happened during this playthrough. Basically, at this point, I had died 4 or 5 times trying to get to Lafreniere in a clever manner, trying to tail him, but at this point, I already knew his patrol path. It's just kind of a big circle around this square place, so it's actually really easy to get on his path as long as you know where it's going to be before he does. So that's why I spent about 2 or 3 minutes standing behind a fence and waiting for him to come to me, because trying to tail him is almost a guaranteed death for Arno, unless you are a master of the smoke bombs, the darts, the assassination tools that are better spent just sitting around and being useless, because they don't work half the time. Or at least, they don't work in the way that would actually be helpful to the player. So yeah, it's a boring assassination, but I prefer it being boring than just running around for half an hour and then constantly getting in and out of alert statuses just to get to the same result I did in 4 minutes. It's not worth trying to be clever with Unity. You just have to cheese all the assassinations because, like I said in that last video, these assassinations are designed to not work. They're designed to kick your ass. And likewise, I'll kick him down the garden path as one of the worst assassinations in this entire franchise.